Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever the fuck you guys are watching this video. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's the Rick, and today I'm bringing you guys a new YouTube video. We got some pretty interesting news on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, that I got from Charlie Intel, and I follow him and I followed that whole entire profile just to get some news. And this was pretty surprising to me, but when I actually go down and I think about it, it makes some sense. So right here I got the tweet from him. It says, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was the best-selling game in November in the UK. Sales of MW3, however, were 38% lower than that of MW2 sales in the first 3 weeks. And then it also goes on to say, based on this data, it looks like Modern Warfare 3's opening month sales were higher than that of Black Ops Cold War and Vanguard, but lower than MW2. Now, when I think about it, that kind of makes a lot of sense because everybody that played Modern Warfare 2 knows how shit of a fucking game that was. And everybody might have a bad taste in their mouth and might think that there's no point in buying Modern Warfare 3 because it's going to be the same exact game. So a lot of those people also played the beta and they saw that a few things were maybe changed. Red dots, movement, and maybe some other things like dead silence being a perk. But other than that, everybody that has played this game or played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 knows that it's just the same fucking game. They added older maps, they kept same guns, put in a few of their own guns, changed the movement, brought back old shit that used to be normal to Call of Duty, and expected people to pay $70 for this shit. Like, when you look at it that way, that makes total sense as to why it's almost 40% lower than last year's sales. And that's also probably a reason why they're asking for, or they're showing, a free trial that starts live on December 14th through the 18th. And it gives everybody free playlists like Rustment, War Mode, 6v6, Mosh Pit, Ground War, and Zombies. I mean, are we that desperate? Are we at that point right now where nobody is playing this game because they think it's just the basic bullshit that's been the past 2 years? Now, when I come here and I talk about this, I would tell everybody to fucking buy this game. I love this game. I think if this was the game last year, Call of Duty would be on such a great direction and such a great path. But it's not last year's game. It's last year's game with the changes that should have been made after last year's beta. That's what this game is. Last year's beta showed everybody how shit of a game it was going to be. Everybody talked about what needed to be changed, and Infinity Ward did nothing with those changes. So we had to wait a whole entire year for anything to get changed, but it's basically called a new game. It makes no fucking sense. So when we see these sales are down, it doesn't make me feel bad for them at all. I love Sledgehammer Games. I've always showed support for Sledgehammer Games. It doesn't make me feel bad for them at all. It doesn't make me even feel bad for Activision even a bit. There's no reason for me to feel bad for them. They made bank on this game last year. They made bank on this game still, but obviously not as much as they're used to. And that's a great thing. That honestly I feel like is a great thing because like I could say there's probably a lot of reasons why this game is not selling as much. The main reason has to be for it being a DLC. Nobody wants to spend $70 on a fucking DLC. But a lot of it also can be based off of last year's gameplay and how nothing was changed, that everybody has lost hope in just the Call of Duty series itself. I have so many people in my comments, and my channel is not even big at all. It's growing great. I love all the support. It's been phenomenal. But I have so many people in my comments trying to tell me that they will never buy Call of Duty until huge changes come about. And it makes sense. Why the fuck would you want to play a game where the company that's making the game doesn't give a fuck about you and what you feel should be changed? Why would you buy that game? Now, Sledgehammer's doing his best, right? So, I mean, in a way, you kind of have to feel bad for them because they did bring out a really good product this year. This game is fun as hell. 12v12 playlist, I am so glad I checked it this morning. It doesn't have a countdown for when it's going to be taken away, which is awesome. I hope they keep it all the time. It's the only time I have fun in multiplayer. But they are doing great things with this game. But like I said, who's making most money? Probably Activision, right? Probably. So I don't feel bad for those fuckers at all at that studio or at that business. They did nothing for me the past I don't know how many years, and they've been doing nothing but a decline. So it's good to see that. But I really hope that that right there shows them how much needs to get changed for them to think that they can start selling more and more games. Now, they're obviously selling a lot of operators because everybody's hooked on these operators. I keep seeing them in my games. I keep seeing these stupid ass, like it's called Supernova or something. I don't understand it. But that might not be enough for them. And hopefully this can change the way Call of Duty is now made in the future. Maybe it can change what they do with skill-based matchmaking in the future. Maybe it can change what they do in general with the whole Call of Duty experience in the future. I hope it does, because I'm having fun. But there's times where I don't. So I wanted to make a video just to show you guys those stats, because is it surprising to you? It's not surprising to me at all. When I put everything into it and I actually look at why this would be, it makes a lot of fucking sense. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you think that this can change? Do you think that the sales will go up around Christmas? Or if they change some things, will the sales go up? If you ask me, I don't think shit's going to change at all. I think a lot of people have made up their mind about this series and Activision itself. I think a lot of people truly have. Just based off my comments, man. I know a lot of people have a very bad taste in their mouth with Activision and this game itself. So, I mean, that's exciting, right? It's exciting because I want change as bad as everyone else. But we'll just have to wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This gun in this game is insane. Expect future gameplays with it as well. It's just too fucking good. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think about Activision and their sales being absolute dog shit in the first 3 weeks. And we'll see what happens in the future. But like I said, guys, this is the Rick. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm out. Peace.